Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase just happened and lots of cool games were shown, but as a big apocalyptic game fan, we need to talk about STALKER 2 Heart of Chernobyl. If you do enjoy these videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below and comment if you've played any of the original STALKER games. I'm Paradise Central and let's jump into what this new STALKER game is. Firstly, it's the sequel to STALKER Shadow of Chernobyl from 2007, and in this new game we are going to explore and discover the vast Chernobyl exclusion zone, which is said to be full of enemies, deadly anomalies and powerful artifacts. We're going to go through and unveil our story as we make our way to the heart of Chernobyl, and we have to choose our paths wisely as they will determine the fate and the shape of the future of humankind in the end. So there are said to be several different endings depending on the decisions that you make. We're going to take the role of a lone stalker and we're going to be exploring a 64 square kilometer open world with radioactive zones, a variety of different environments that reveal post-apocalyptic atmospheres from different angles, as well as making our way through these zones to find and define the destiny of humankind as we choose those different paths that then branch out into the different endings for the storyline. This is of course an FPS open world survival horror game, and there are going to be different factions that you get to decide who to befriend or who to take out, and there is meant to be intense gunfights with a variety of different enemies that also follow different tactics to try and outsmart you. There's an emphasis on advanced artificial intelligence systems that will keep the game engaging for even experienced and more hardcore players, which definitely sounds very interesting. We know there's over 30 different types of weapons with numerous modifications that allow you to create a total of hundreds of distinct different combinations, and we should prepare to encounter horrifying mutated creatures that will also try to slaughter us and again have different behavioural models, and each mutant can actually appear with different subtypes that makes their behaviour less predictable. And there's also extremely dangerous regions out in the open world that have lairs that have numerous mutants in them hunting in large groups together, but there's also valuable artifacts to go out and find in the world, and they are usually in the most dangerous places, so we have to beware of different hazardous anomalies as well as these unique devastating arc anomalies that we will encounter as we hunt for these highly valuable artifacts scattered around the exclusion zone. Interestingly, the game will have a dynamic day-night cycle as well as different weather, which is always greatly appreciated in open world games like this, especially a horror survival world where you want to be very immersed. The game is releasing on April 28th, 2022, so that is next year. It's a console launch exclusive for Xbox, and the platforms we saw at the end of the trailer were the Xbox Series X and S, Windows PC and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Do not forget as well, this is actually a day one Xbox Game Pass title, which means it will be available on Game Pass on its release date, which is honestly one of many of the new Game Pass titles that they're adding on, and it really is making the Game Pass looking like quite a sweet deal. If you don't want to buy your games at full price, you just buy the Game Pass and you get access to loads. I don't see a lot of people talking about Game Pass, but honestly, when they're adding in these new big games on their release date, it is looking like quite a sweet deal. Let me know what you think of the Xbox Game Pass in the comments down below with these sort of title release dates that are going in them, so you get the game on day one as part of your subscription. It's really interesting to talk about it, and I want to know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you think of STALKER. It is a very classic series when it comes to these apocalyptic horror games where you're like surviving out there in the world, and I'm interested to hear what everyone else has to say. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Do make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. I'm of course Paradise Central. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys next time.
If you want to catch more from us at HyperX Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch, and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below, and of course you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.